Hello everyone, this is Yusuf Sulistionugroho from Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta, Indonesia. On behalf of all authors, in this opportunity, I would like to present my research entitled How Are Project-Specific Forums Utilized? A Study of Participation, Content, and Sentiment in the Eclipse Ecosystem. So what's the background of this work? As stated in prior work by Story et al. 2017, forums support mass communication and coordination among distributed software development contributors, such as senior and junior developers, project owners, users, or even software analysts. To bridge their discussion, they utilize communication channels that seems to have similarities to an online forum, such as mailing list, microblog, news aggregator, and etc. However, recent studies show that generic question and answer platforms such as Stack Overflow have taken over the roles of forums. Many software development projects had closed their self-supported forums and moved to Stack Overflow due to its large-scale community scope and benefits. On the other hand, Eclipse, that was created in January 2004, still maintains an established and active forum. Although many software development projects have moved their developer discussion forums to generic platforms such as Stack Overflow, Eclipse has been steadfast in hosting their self-supported community forums. While recent studies show forums share similarities to generic communication channels, it is unknown how project-specific forums like Eclipse forums are utilized. Based on this motivation, we then formulated 3 research questions as follows. Research question 1. How does participation differ according to membership statuses? Research question 2, how do communication content vary for different membership statuses? And third research question, what are the differences perceived in the sentiment of interaction based on membership statuses? In this study, we used 4 sources that connect to the user profile in the Eclipse ecosystem that are Jared, Bugzilla, forums, and projects. We use user ID to connect user profile and projects. And then we also used emails to link the user profile with Jared, Bugzilla, and forums. So this is one example of a forum thread that we used in this study. In the first step, we have collected more than 1 million raw data. From this data, we then removed the duplicated threads. Since we would like to investigate the characteristics of threads posted by webmaster and the users, we separated the threads. Eclipse webmaster is a person or automated system who is in charge to post a message on behalf of organization. In this step, we produce around 540,000 webmaster threads and around 280,000 threads by the non-webmaster. Since Eclipse distinguishes their general users based on the membership statuses, we classified the users into 3 types: junior member, member, and senior member. The user status may change from the juniors to members and members to the seniors, depends on the contributions of the users in the community. To investigate further, we then identified the messages posted by each member. Based on our investigation, we found that senior members have used the forum more often than the other types of member. From this finding, we then analyzed further regarding the participation, which have been formulated in research question 1. To answer research question 1, we studied the shape of contributors' participation and the participation based on the membership. In research question 1.1, we investigated how contributors use multiple systems by using a topological data analysis technique. From the results, as can be seen in the figures, we found that active contributors are likely to be also active in forums, so making it a source of expert knowledge for all systems. Since Eclipse Forum is one of ecosystem-specific channels, we also analyze the user's participation based on membership that is formulated in RQ 1.2. The results show that, in general, seniors are the most active forum users in responding to threads compared to juniors and members. In addition, seniors have also contributed more than junior and members in the bug-related discussion. While in the non-bug-related discussion, juniors have responded more to juniors, and seniors have responded more to seniors' initial posts. In the second research question, we studied the content of threads based on the membership statuses. In detail, we classified the messages posted by organization as well as the users. Furthermore, we also manually investigated the forum linkage and the membership based on the content types. The findings show that reply, welcome, and closure message are the most frequently messages posted by webmaster, while Eclipse platform, BIRT, and forums for newcomers are the most active topics discussed by users. It is also common in forum discussions to reference to other resources like bug reports, documentation, and etc., which indicates that forums are essential platform for linking various resources in Eclipse ecosystem. To find out the type of discussion, we categorized the threads through a manual analysis of a representative sample. In this analysis, 3 authors are involved, and we found that discrepancy type of discussion are the most messages posted by juniors and members. In contrast, seniors tend to discuss more conceptual topics. This shows that the higher the status, the more conceptual the content type that is communicated in Eclipse forums. In research question 3, we then manually analyze the differences perceived in the sentiment of interaction based on membership statuses. To answer this question, we only focus on the initial posts and their first replies. This is because the first reply in each thread shows the tangible feeling of a user reaction in responding to the initial posts. By using the coding guide, we manually annotate the messages to classify the type of polarity and interactions. The polarity of the main posts and first responses among developers shows that juniors and members post more positive messages than seniors. On the other hand, seniors tend to post more neutral messages compared to the other 2 types of users. While the result of interaction sentiment analysis shows that procedural posts tend to receive more responses than other types of posts, this is indicated by positive and negative procedural messages that receive the highest number of first responses. Furthermore, posting a message in a positive procedural way has higher chances of getting positive replies. In contrast, negative responses are frequently addressed to negative procedural messages. In sum, the results hint that users are encouraged to post procedural threads and thus increasing the probability of receiving answers. Based on the results, we can conclude that our empirical study has shown that forums are an essential platform for linking various resources in Eclipse ecosystem and a source of expert knowledge for other development systems. The results also reveal that forum members actively participate in posting and responding to threads without limitation of membership. The forums are dominated by question and answer threads with the status of users affecting the contents. Finally, sentiment of interaction among developers are inconsistent. So based on the findings of this work, we recommend the forum users to join project-specific forums discussions, identify appropriate forum topic, and share knowledge in a positive manner. For software development projects, we recommend them to consider preparing a project-specific discussion forum. For example, GitHub Discussions maybe it can be an option for projects hosted on GitHub. So to read the details of our study, please read our paper on the available link and it was published on Empirical Software Engineering Journal, or you may scan the QR code available on this slide. And that's all I have in my presentations. Thank you for listening.